Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you a story of a chaste woman. So many times I have told you the stories from Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Bhagavad Purana, and all these stories were about the warriors or some um, beautiful stories. But this one is about a chaste woman. And in ancient time, the sages, munis, rishis, they were so powerful by their tapas, by their penances. And these ladies were no less than them. They had the power, they could do the miracle, and they were even sometimes much more than these rishis. For example, Sati Anusuya and this lady Sumanthi. Well, let me begin the story of Sumanthi and I will tell you next the story of Satya Anusuya. So, in Pratishtha Nagar, there was a lady whose name was Sumanthi and her husband's name was Kaushik. Somehow, Kaushik couldn't walk, so Sumanthi was carrying her husband all the time on her back. Kaushik means Kaushik is Sumanthi's husband's name. So one day something wrong happened in the sense Rishi Mandava was a great sage, but while he was doing his meditation, the soldiers came to him searching for the um, wealth which was uh, stolen by the thieves. And when they asked the question, Mandava Rishi was in deep meditation, he couldn't say anything, and the soldiers thought that this person has stolen all the thing and kept quiet because the wealth was kept there only. Out of fear, the robbers kept it there and ran away. So they thought that this muni has stolen all the things and now he has become a sadhu. So they took Mandava Rishi and told everything to the king. And the king, without thinking anything, and means thoughtlessly, he punished him and asked the soldiers to put him into death by engaging him, putting him in a spear. So the soldiers carried out the command. Now Mandava Rishi was just hanging on the top tip of the spear. He was getting severe pain, but because of his tapasya, means power, he didn't die. Now Sumanthi, by chance, she was crossing on that road only, while carrying her husband. At that time, her husband's feet just touched the body of Mandava. Mandava Rishi got severe pain, and out of rage, he immediately cursed him. He let your husband die before the sunrise. At the sunrise. So when Mandava Rishi said that, he was a great sage. So hearing his curse, Sumanthi was terrified and she was extremely sorry for this curse. Now she wanted to that her husband should live. Now immediately she said, Ki, O son, oh God, if I am completely devoted to my husband, if my mind was never disturbed to any other thing, and if I never, even in my dream also, I never thought of anyone, and if I am virtuous, I am following the dharma, then let the sun will not rise. When she said that, sun didn't rise and the whole universe completely covered, the three worlds, they completely covered with the darkness, and the living beings were in a standstill position. It was so difficult for anyone to survive. Now all of them, the devas were always thinking about the welfare of the humans. So they were also worried what to do. One way Sumanthi had cursed, he let the sun will not rise, and now Mandava Rishi said, if the sun will rise, her husband will die. Now what can be done? They immediately came to Atri Muni's ashram, means in Chitrakoot, and they made Anushya. Then they requested Sati Anushya to do something for the benefit of the all living beings. Now Anushya came, she was very compassionate and she was very pious and virtuous. She came to Sumanthi and requested her to withdraw her course, or at least let the sun rise. But Sumanthi was in a dilemma. She thought that if the sun will rise, my husband will die. And how can I live without my husband? When she thought like that, Anusya then assured her that with her own power, she could make him, means give him life again, save her husband's life. But Sumanthi, actually she was not agreed to withdraw her course. Then with the power of Anusya, Anusya with her own power, she gave the life to her husband and asked the sun to rise. Means ultimately Sumanthi agreed. First she didn't agree, and as Anusya assured her, the sun came, sun started rising, and her husband, or Sumanthi's husband Kaushik, was also saved by Anusya. Looking at this, all the devas and the kinnaras, gandharvas, everybody became so happy. Ultimately, they asked Anusya to ask a boon. They wished to give a boon to Anusya. Now, Satu Anusya there only, she said, well, if you want to give me a boon, then all the three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, let them be my child. That is why the Trinity, means the all the three gods, they took their birth on Sati Anusuya's womb as Dattatreya. So Sumanthi also became happy, and Anusya thus saved the whole world. This is the story of Sumanthi and Kaushik. This one is a short one, and once again I will meet you with the story of Sati Anusya. You know, Anusya's story was equally a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. Thank you so much.